Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Once Upon a Time review. This is a live stream review of I'll Be Your Mirror. So for all of you who tune in, we'll just lead the discussion with all your comments and whatnot. So as I wait for everyone to start joining the chat, let's discuss the episode. And I have to say, I really, really love this episode. It is probably by far my favorite episode of Once Upon a Time of season 6. It was fantastic. I also love the fact that there was absolutely no flashback in this episode. Hello, Disney Lover 58. Welcome. So I just was introducing the episode, introducing this myself and whatnot, and saying how much I love the episode. So as you guys tune in, just chat and we'll discuss. I thought tonight's episode, as I already said in the beginning, was amazing. I really loved it, and I love the fact that there was no flashback. I think that actually was a very, very strong point to this episode. So I'm going to just, as I said, I'll let you guys really lead it with the discussion, but I'll go off of my own ideas as well. Yes, hated Gold Queen, though. The kiss was so disgusting. But I thought the episode was just so strong. And I said in my review of the first sneak peek, which was Snow White and Prince Charming centric, that I thought that was like a weird idea to release for a sneak peek. And it made the episode less appealing, but it really didn't matter because the scene was so insignificant in the breadth of the episode, because the episode itself was it was so well done. And hi, Gabriella. Thank you for tuning into this chat all the way from Peru. And I really am very happy that snowing was a pivotal focus of the episode. So the beginning scene, they're essentially dealing with the ramifications of the sleeping curse, and I thought that was totally needed. And then following them dealing with the ramifications, they're trying to figure out, how do we stop the evil queen? And the best way for them to stop the evil queen is for them to decide to trap her in a magic mirror. Or a mirror world, I should say, not a magic mirror. And I thought, we knew that from the trailer, and I thought that's a fantastic idea. So, Emma and Regina decide to lock her up, and then of course, Evil Queen gets one up on them. And hi Hogwarts Streamer 113, and we know exactly what's going on. We saw all this pretty much in the trailer and the sneak peek, that they were going to get trapped. And I really like the way that it was done. It was done in such a fantastic way. I don't know. I'm saying fantastic quite a bit, but I just love the episode. So that's really the beginning. They're dealing with the sleeping curse. They get stuck. And I love the way the mirror world looked. It was so cool. And, they have no magic. They essentially are trying to get out by focusing on Henry. And they do it. They're able to get Henry's attention. And the dragon's there. And Belle and Zelina, my God, I think Belle and Zelina had probably some of the best lines this episode. The story was so focused in Storybrooke. It was fantastic. It was so great. It was so great. Yes, Jacob, definitely the best episode of season 6 so far. Totally agree right there. So let's see. So as I said, they get trapped, and now they're trying to deal with Henry. They're like, Henry can get us out. And then we have Belle wanting to stop Mr. Gold. And then following that, she teams up with Zelina, and then Aladdin and Jasmine actually team up with Zelina as well. It was such a funny team, because if you think about it, when they're in Granny's diner, you have the Wicked Witch of the West, you have Belle from Beauty and the Beast, and you have Aladdin and Jasmine together. And I thought that was that's meta. That's so meta for like Disney fans or fans of fairy tales and fantasy. That was funny. It was so great. And Melissa, you wrote, they saw people in mirrors, like seeing Granny and seeing Sneezy. That was really funny. Totally agree. All right. Erica just wrote, hey, Rob, this episode was fantastic to me. Rumple, we just need to kill him. He's gone too far. So over him. I would not cry or be sad if he died. Honestly, I would be okay if Rumpelstiltskin left the show. I really don't like him. He's a horrible character. He's extremely abusive. That was shown in this episode and shown very clearly in the trailer for next week's the episode in 2 weeks, because I believe the next week's the NNAs. We'll discuss next week's episode in the trailer, because I think it just really highlights his abusiveness. He's really a horrible man. Like there's no redemption here. He was just flat out mean to her, and stalkerish, and battered wife syndrome and whatnot. It was not very Stockholm syndrome, maybe. It just wasn't good. But I really did enjoy how, Aladdin and Jasmine and Zelina were like, how Zelina kind of chastised Aladdin. I thought that was very, very well done. Then, he steals the genie's lamp and they say the genie's been freed. And I thought, oh, it's a little bit of reference to Robin Williams. And then I thought, oh, wait, what if Jafar's inside of the lamp? That would be really, really cool. Taylor, they're definitely in a domestic violence relationship in a fantasy level, and it's intense. It's very, very intensive. I guess that's pretty much it. So the evil Henry, not at all. Henry. I don't think anywhere that Rumpel is abusive. Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, sorry, Hogwarts Dreamer. I was just mumbling as I was reading your comment. Yeah, he definitely is abusive. I haven't figured out how to embed the comment section so you guys can see it as well, because I noticed when I finished the stream last week, it wasn't there. So I had to figure out how to do that. So the evil queen, after she banished Emma and Regina into the mirror world, she thought about manipulating Henry. And I'm thinking she said she wants a new beginning. She wants her own version of a happy ending. And I'm like, all right, cool. I can dig it. I dig it. And then, she gives herself away by telling Henry, don't slouch. And I thought, wow, like that was a beautiful way to give herself away to Henry without him giving it to her that she knew, or that he knew. So I enjoyed that. And then the scene in the mausoleum where they're discussing whether or not, to smash the dragon's heart to save Emma and Regina, I thought that was a great scene. I thought Jared Gilmore did a really, really nice job there. I really loved it. This episode, by the way, had a fantastic score. It was, I know the music on this show I rarely ever discuss, but I absolutely loved the music of this episode. It was just placed so well. All the angles, the camera angles and whatnot were done so in such a great way. I mean, I really love the cinematography here. It was really, really well done. You guys are really chatting away, and I love it. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments and also make sure that we also do review the episode as well, because we had such a nice time talking about the episode last week, but we also got very, very sidetracked. So let's see. Danielle Marcella just said, as angry as I am with Rumpel, a little voice in the back of my mind keeps telling me his behavior towards the evil queen isn't as straightforward as she thinks. He's constantly sneaky. He might be playing her. If the evil queen gets a comeuppance from Rumpelstiltskin, she brought upon herself for him teaming up with such an awful guy. He's clearly playing her. I agree with Taylor. He's not a good guy, and she's not a good person. She's not a good woman, though. Like, they deserve each other. At the end of the episode where he said, you got to kill Zelina, I thought that was great. Like, it's actually leading to consequences to Rebecca Maida's character, and I'm curious to see where that's gonna go from. But it's so funny, she wasn't even in the trailer for next week. I figured it might have like highlighted Belle and Zelina, but it only highlighted Belle. Yeah, it's really difficult to defend Rumpelstiltskin anymore. But in the end of the episode, so we found out that the dragon was in the world of the mirror, and I don't think he got out at the end of the episode. I didn't see him there. Hook was able to stop him, to stop the evil queen, but I didn't see the dragon at the end of the episode. But I really did enjoy the dragon. I enjoyed when he transformed into the Asian dragon that he looked like. I thought it was, or the Chinese dragon, because Western dragons to Chinese Asian dragons look different. So I really like the fact that they did that. I thought he looked really cool, kind of like Mushu. So I really did enjoy the dragon. I thought the visuals with him were fantastic. The fire, everything. That whole mirror world was such a great place to look. Zelina should kill him. I think Zelina very much could kill Rumpelstiltskin. Hook needs a new phone. It's bugging me. Well, Emma did have an iPhone, so maybe Hook could get an iPhone too. Now, yes, this was the last thing I wanted to discuss, because the episode really went, evil queen traps Emma and Regina in a mirror. Henry has to get them out. Zelina and Belle try to steal the wand. Belle gets Belle gets a bracelet on her wrist, and Zelina Gold realizes Zelina can't be hurt by him. And then Emma and Regina are pretty much at a beautiful reconciliation of the fact that they are good mothers. Henry and Violet had some really nice moments in this episode. And the dragon said he lost a daughter, so it's most likely he's Lily's father, which was I guess kind of like the end of that. So I'm really curious if we're going to get to see Lily as the dragon. I'm really curious. Colin O'Donnell, Susan just wrote Colin O'Donnell needed more scenes. This episode really wasn't his focus. It wasn't allowed for him to get the scenes, and it was really focusing on Emma and Regina and Henry here. This was their episode. I didn't expect him to get a lot of screen time. Even Josh and Ginny didn't get a lot of time. I really enjoyed Henry and Violet's scenes here. I thought they were done really well. Everything flowed. It was just a perfect episode. I loved it. I really just enjoyed this episode so much. I actually just finished Gotham the other day with Jamie Chung, and she's a main character on that. And I'm like, oh God, it'd be so perfect to pull her back from the seat from Fox onto Once Upon a Time as Mulan. Because if we have the dragon, this would be so cool to get Mulan, to get the dragon, and to get other characters such as Lee and Shan Yu. Oh, I think a Mulan story arc would be fantastic, especially if you get Mulan and Jasmine together. That'd be really cool. So I love the episode. I really feel that I've recapped it. I think I really reviewed it. So I thought it was a 5 out of 5 stars. It was just so great. It was a great episode. Every scene was perfect. Snowing, kind of insignificant in the grand scheme of the episode. I really just love it. So let's just have a fun chat now with you guys. So what was what was your favorite scene and whatnot, and we'll go through it. And as I said, we'll talk about next week's episode in the trailer for that episode. It was just a beautiful episode. Yes, Lana was opposite. Yes, I did catch the Robin Williams reference. I thought it was really well done, and I'm really curious to see if Jafar is in the lamp that was in Rumpel's shop. Actually, one scene that I particularly loved is after Belle had that golden bracelet put on her, and Zelina, she teased him. She instigated him, and he starts to choke her. I thought that scene was so cool. Just the way that Rebecca was able to really kind of own Robert Carla in a 1-to-1 there. Battle of the actors. I think that I would give her the gold for that one. I guess I did see a boob that was really cool, and in the shop there was a little stuffed monkey. I really did enjoy that. This episode had great nods to everything. I really loved it. It was fantastic. You really couldn't get a better episode. I do agree with Taylor that that Jafar is most likely in the lamp, so most likely we'll be seeing him very soon. Again, we don't really know too much about next week's episode other than the fact that Belle is gonna I guess give birth, or her pregnancy is going to accelerate like Zelina's did in season 5's Births, which was, I believe, episode 8 of season 5. And now, a year later, essentially, Belle's pregnancy is going to be accelerated. Do you think Rumpel will find out that he really does not love her? Actually, I don't think Belle loves him, and I think he doesn't want to lose what he believes is his, which is his son, and he's just not a good guy. He really needs to go. I would rather see a lot more Snow White and Prince Charming scenes than see more of him being a cruel person to Belle. It's wrong. Yes, I like that, Danielle. I thought that was really, I really agree with that line where she wrote, you want it to be a genie, you got it, and everything that goes with it, with the idea that Jafar is in the lamp. I think that's really cool. Yeah, Rumpel is in love with her, with Belle, Angelina. Oh, God, I really wish I could get the chat up so everyone could see. I'm going to work on that. Next live stream, we're going to have the chat up, hopefully. CC Cole just said, I love when Belle went to Zelina for help. I see friendship. I can kind of see it too. I think it's really, it's blossoming there, and she has the upper hand on him. And at the end of the episode, looks like she's going to be the target for later. And I'm looking forward to seeing how she's going to handle it. She's one of the few characters on the show that I really think can match Gold one-on-one. Well, yeah, I mean, Gabriella Campos just wrote in regards to Rumpel, he's less interesting. I think the writers are to blame for Rumpel now. I mean, yeah, of course they're to blame. And I mean, they wrote him the way they chose to write him. It's been 6 seasons. You can only do so much, I guess, right, with the main character. So I'm curious to see where he's going to go, because as I said, the trailer for him really showed us that he's going to be going down an even a darker path. What I thought was really funny was in the beginning of the episode, after Emma and Regina get trapped in the mirror world, how Hook, goes to the beach and he sees Emma's phone and he sees all of her missed calls. 12 missed calls. He called her 12 times. That was just funny. I did enjoy that a lot. So I did like that. I liked everything. I really liked Henry and Violet. I thought was so great. I mean, honestly, nothing about this episode bored me. I want to see a lot more of Aladdin coming up. And the end of the episode, though, with the Evil Queen and him, ugh, gosh, no more Gold Queen. I'm very much over Gold Queen. But anyway, in terms of review, like I said, I think maybe I've already recapped it as well as I could. But this is like a 5 out of 5 for me. It was a perfect episode. So whatever you guys want to say, go for it. Let's chat about anything, any theories, anything. We think that the dragon is Lily's dad, but as far as I can tell, he's still in that world. So they have to find a way to pull him out because it didn't look like he was trapped. Yeah, Gold Queen makes me want to barf. Totally. Eric Turner said, like I said earlier, I would miss Bobby as an actor. He's fantastic, but I would not miss the character. Yeah, I think what's going to happen, what could happen with him is if they use him to like kind of push things in flashbacks. But as we can see from a strong episode like today, you don't need flashbacks to make an episode strong. And I loved it. I love how Hook said, "I'm pretty sure phones work in NYC. I died of laughter." Yeah, that was a great line. Everything was delivered so well. It was great. I know, Susan, you loved Hook and Emma. Well, we're probably going to get more Captain Swab moments very soon. Next week, because Gold in the trailer looks like he attacks Hook, we're probably going to get some fun moments with Emma and Hook as well. I heard that Hook is going to ask Emma to marry him this season. I saw that on Twitter, I think. And I'm really curious to see when that line is going to come out. I'm wondering if that's going to be in the mid-season finale. Imagine. No one in Storybrooke is ever going to get a normal pregnancy. Probably not. The CC Cole just said the Evil Queen and Rumple is going to steal Belle's baby. Most likely. I mean, he wants the baby. He wants to cut her off with the shears, cut the baby's... I still actually don't understand the full purpose of cutting the baby's destiny with the shears of destiny. I'm not really 100% positive. He's just afraid. He's just a crazy dude. He's crazy. The Disney Lover 58 said, "I like Rumple as a crazy character because it's interesting. Not all characters can be good. So why hate Chris?" I think most of us don't like him because he's not just crazy. He's downright abusive. He got to go. He's not even likable. There's like likable villains, and then there's just detestable villains. And I think he's growing on into detestable. But Susan, what are you saying about episode 12? Like when he asked her to marry him, because that would be, I believe, the episode that's going to air in March 2018. Jovan Sanders said spin-off show Jafar's in Lamp. Yep, most likely I believe that is true from Once Upon a Time Wonderland, that he is in Lamp. So most likely he's coming. Jafar is coming to Storybrooke. He's only been in like 2 episodes so far, which has been unfortunate. I really do enjoy Odette Fair, so I'm looking forward to seeing him come on Once Upon a Time really soon. Okay, yeah. So Jacob, thank you for explaining me, for recapping Rumple's reasons for using the shears. And he says Rumple is afraid that his son will grow up and hate him, so he wants to use the shears to stop that. I agree with Belle. Like that's a coward's way out. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It seems very, very contrived. Bree Taylor, I miss Regina's sass. She's been so much sassier in past seasons. I feel that Lana is channeling all her attitude to the Evil Queen, and Regina is being neglected. I don't know, Brie. I don't think that she's being. I mean, she kind of has to, right? She kind of has to differentiate the two. But I think Regina's relatively still herself. I think the Evil Queen has more of the fun lines because the villains are where the humor lies. You know, they're able to really play off of the darkness and just have a much. I think the actors get into roles of being a villain. Like you can see Rebecca Mader really loving being the Wicked Witch when she gets to be wicked. As Ashley Griffith just wrote, Lana is so cool, and she totally is. Danielle wrote, Rumple reminds me of a bit of Anakin Skywalker, all the bad things he's done and all the bad things he's doing, which he thinks will create his happy ending, will end up destroying it. I Anakin's also redeemable, even as Darth Vader, and I don't give Rumpel any redeemable qualities. He just doesn't. He doesn't garner redemption to me at all. He gotta go. If I had to have two or three characters to leave the show, or at least be demoted, I would say it would be Rumpel, Snow White, and Prince Charming. I think Rumpel would work very well in flashback capacity, and Snowing and Charming would work well in like an advisory mentor capacity. But I actually be okay with giving Henry more work. I think he did a great job here. Hephaestus's hammer, by the way, how one-off-ish was that? I get the point of it. The show does this all the time. But they could have said Thor's hammer, and I feel if everyone said Thor's hammer, everyone would be like, oh, Thor's coming. But no one's like saying Hephaestus is coming. I just that was a little contrived, but whatever, it worked. Let's see. Emma is pregnant in jail. Snow is pregnant right after her Belle's pregnancy. Yeah. Belle's pregnancy was, sorry, I'm trying to just read Taylor's comment really fast. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Emma was pregnant. Snow was pregnant. Selena's been pregnant. Belle's been pregnant. So lots of characters have been pregnant. What do you think they'll name the baby? Yeah, they're not going to call the baby Morpheus. Who knows? Let's just worry about where the baby ends up before they name him Danielle. So, what else, if you guys have any other type of speculation and whatnot, please. Let's keep going. I'm here to discuss. Anna Barisa just asked, could you make a video thinking of who is under the hood, please? Well, I don't have like a specific amount of like ideas in mind. I always thought it would be possibly Emma's dark side. But if you guys want to discuss who could be under the hood, because Emma did talk about her death sentence many times this episode. In fact, her bonding moments with Regina were probably some of the best that they've had in a long time, talking about her dying, Regina talking about concerns of being a mother. Like they had really great moments. And then when they were, enjoying Henry being a grown-up, I thought that was also a great moment as well. It was just so well. Jennifer and Lana are just such talented actresses. I really do enjoy them. Oh yeah, so Bree Tay just wrote, I wonder how Robin Hood is going to make a comeback. Yes, he is coming back. Robin is coming to the show very soon. And I'm curious to see how he comes back. It says it's not in the flashback. Okay, Angela, you said you know who's under the Red Hood. Go for it. Tell me who it is, and then we can discuss it. They did reference Sidney Glass. Yes, yes, Jacob. They definitely did reference him. I thought that was cool. I'm looking forward. It's not looking forward. I really did love the Mirror World. I thought it was so cool. I really did like it. Princess of the Birds 357 just wrote, I feel like the untold stories are being forgotten here. Yeah, that gimmick is long gone. It's totally gone, at least as of now, because we've been focusing on the Battle of the Evil Queen. But I guess the whole thing about this arc is long live the Evil Queen. So who knows or long live the Queen. So who knows what's going to happen here if we're going to get more one-off characters. It doesn't even look like that next week. It looks like we're really just focusing on our core characters. Javon Sanders just wrote, the Dark Swan is under the Red Hood. Under the Red Hood, a fantastic DC animated movie for those of you who like DC comics. Angela, go for it. Just tell us who you think it is. Brian Gabriel just wrote, I love when Henry said you're not going to Darth Vader me. Yes, I did enjoy that. I like the Star Wars references in the episode. They're light, but they're very good. I just really hope that Star Wars does not come onto the show. That would not be cool. Danielle wrote, the Mirror World, aka the world's coolest funhouse. Yes, I really did like the Mirror World. It was so cool. You know what's interesting is minus the dragon, they didn't have like too many magical effects in this episode. It was kind of a null on that. And what's even more interesting to me is the fact that the dragon, he could be controlled through the Mirror World with his heart. I thought that was kind of cool. Like it's a little meta, literally, I don't know. It's like he's in a separate world, and yet he's able to be under the Evil Queen's control. I did like that. I really hope he gets out of that realm. Let's see. more tab wrote, do you think Regina will go through trying to kill Xena? I think the Evil Queen serum is going to be very, very. I think she's going to be very, very concerned about doing it. When they met, they bonded, and now it's an issue. I think it's a really, really big issue for her. I don't think she wants to kill Zelena. She likes Zelena, so I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with that. I don't think Zelena is going to die. I think Rebecca Mader's too important of a character on the show. I really like where she is as a character. I love the actress, so I don't think she's going to die. If anything, I think Rumple could die, but I don't want to count my luck. CC Colray, I think Rumple, the one to bring Robin back to get back at Zelena. I don't know if bringing back Robin would get back at Zelena. It doesn't really. I don't think that would bother her. Jacob wrote the dragon's true form is a dragon, so that's why he had magic. I wasn't questioning that. I think he transformed because the Evil Queen told him to, and that's why he had magic. That was just kind of like how I looked at it. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with all the comments. Prince of the Birds 357 wrote, you think the mirror world would have more characters or figures inside it because of some superstitious mirrors can trap souls? Yeah, I mean, they could go back to the mirror world. I think there'd be a lot more for them to do with it. Who knows? It could be another land to explore. Okay, 1015 Angelina wrote, Morpheus is under the hood. Okay, I don't have any shock about that. That just seems really, really random to me. Who knows? I don't understand why that would be Morpheus, because Morpheus, he's like a complicated character to figure out, because he's technically, he said he was Morpheus, but he was also the Belle's baby. I don't know. It's a weird, convoluted thing. So who knows who it could be. But I think I honestly, I like the episode so much. I don't really have anything more to nitpick it. So unless you guys have anything else you really want to discuss, I think we can wrap this up. I think this one could be a bit more of a quicker review. Like I said, it's a 5 out of 5 episode. I enjoyed every scene. The Apprentice got a nod, which was nice. I thought the visuals, as I said, were fantastic. I loved all of it. It was just really, really well done. I just want to make sure that if you guys have stuff you want to discuss, honestly, tell me right now and we'll do it. You saw pictures. Okay, so you saw pictures. Sorry, Angelina just said that she saw pictures to prove that it's Morpheus. Huh. All right, the Disney Lover wrote, I'm a writer in training, but I think every story needs a character that we can't love, but one day we need never love. And I think Rupp will show that we may never change. Why get a symbol of destruction? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that personally. I think we don't need a character to always hate on the show. He's a great villain, but I don't think he needs to be on the show. Yes, definitely that the Evil Queen was going to get flirty. Daniela, sorry, definitely was going. He's a creep. He's a creep. She's seductive. It's a great scene. It works. Lana and Bobby are great actors, and they do a great job with everything. So I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm looking forward to the episode in 2 weeks. It's kind of a bummer that it's in 2 weeks, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully Emma and Regina can team up to stop Mr. Gold. He needs to be stopped. He got to go. Okay. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up. So if you guys, like I said, I've said it 3 times. If any theories, questions, other things you want to see on the show be done, let me know. We can talk about it right now. If not, we can talk about it in a later video. But if not, we'll discuss, I guess, the trailer in a couple minutes. And I think that's it. Yes, Jacob, Rebecca does love being so wicked. She's excellent. All right. Amor Tab, poor Bobby, his character was so lovely, evil, and now. Yes, that's a great way to describe him. He had great character. He had great character traits of a villain that everyone could really love. And then it just kind of went right there. Yeah, Angelina, the trailer is excellent for the next episode. We'll discuss that there, though. So anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I've said it 3 times now. I think we're done. So we'll talk about Once Upon a Time real soon in the trailer review. And then we'll discuss, hopefully we'll get some scenes, sneak peeks, etc., as it goes. If there's any news you guys get, share with me, and I'll try to cover it as quickly as I can. And thanks for watching. All right, guys. Bye.